Cindy, and today I'm here to discuss Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Oh my god, this was a fantastic book, and I'm so looking forward to the next one already, but we will talk about that a little later on. But today I've tried to get inspired with the black and red style for this book and the pages and just everything. If you didn't already know, this book is set in the same world as Leigh Bardugo's other series, the Grisha trilogy, and it's just a fantastic world. I'm so happy we're back in it for another book. So I'm gonna start off with a quick non-spoilery for those who have not read it, and then I will be getting into the spoilery juicy details. So as I said, this is in the Grisha world, and there is a lovely map in the beginning of it. We're following a band of criminals, misfits, specifically from the Barrel in Ketterdam, and they are on the heist of their life. They are going to make so much money if they can pull off this impossible heist. I don't really want to say too much more than that because I want you to go into it kind of blind. It is an amazing story and it's so good to find out what they have to do for this heist. It's not what I expected at all, but it was just so fabulous. The characters are so funny, so likable, and it's just another great eclectic cast of people coming together, and it's just so freaking good. It took me a while to get into this one, but I did have a break for Booktubeathon and then I came back to it, but like I got suckered into it so hardcore. Also, this book is stunning. This is the American hardcover. It has got black pages. It's red. It's beautiful in every single way, and I am so looking forward to the sequel that's coming out at the end of this month, so I cannot wait for that. That's it for the non-spoilers for now. I don't want to give you too much information. Go and read it and you can come back and see what's happening. Bye! Alright, let's talk about this in detail. I want to first start out talking about the map and where we are for this series. So now we're not on Ravka, we're not in the country of Ravka. I'm really excited that we're in Kerch, we're in Ketterdam, and we're going to different places. We go to the ice court in I don't know how to say it. It's so hard. This is like another thing Leigh Bardugo was great at. She is doing a Sarah J Maas on us and just writing the most impossible words ever. That place, cannot say it. But I'm so excited we were in a different location today, and having a bit of previous knowledge was great, but it wasn't completely necessary. But it did make it easier for me to understand the different types of Grisha that we have and introducing new ones, which was awesome. I love Nina. Like learning about the different countries that don't accept Grisha and such. So that was really great, and the world building was fantastic. The characters, I freaking love them all. Like so much. They're just such great characters. Kaz, I love him. His sad story where his father died and him and Geordie moved to Ketterdam and they got squindeled for all their money and then his brother died. Urika, they all have such sad background stories. I think probably my favorite was Inej, which I kept calling her Ingen for so long and I have no idea why. But Inej, I actually really loved her story, even though it was talking about how she was traded into the menagerie and, you know, she was basically like a prostitute. I actually found that so interesting. I think that she's like my favorite character. I ship her and Kaz so hardcore. Next we have Jesper, and we don't know too much about him. We know that he moved to Ketterdam to go to school, like university, and then he swindled away his money and he's like an excessive gambler now. I really like Jesper and Wyland together. I think that it's so interesting that we got our villain Van Eck's son as part of the collective, and I was like, oi, I didn't know what we were doing at first here, but like the fact that Van Eck doesn't even care for his son is so interesting. But I love all the ships. Everyone's partnered off. There's 6 of them. They're all partnered off. Nina was another one that it took me a while to get into. I didn't really understand what her purpose was and why we needed her or anything, but knowing that she's a heart trender and that she can affect people's bodies rather than saving people, she can, you know, slow their heartbeat, knock people out. I think that's a really cool and a very useful power for them to have when they went to the ice court. I really love her and Matthias, or Matthias, I think it's Matthias. Her story with Matthias was so interesting, and how he hated her but he really loved her, and vice versa. That she was a powerful Grisha, I think in Ravka, where Inej is also from. She runs away one day and is caught by Matthias, who is part of the guards in the ice court, and he catches her, and then she has to try and think of a plan to try and take him, and then he goes to prison, and that's how we sort of end with them in their backstory. I really liked all going back into the backstories of everyone as the story progressed. It was nice to actually get a story from every single one to find out more about them, and I like that we had to go to Hellgate, we had to sneak in, which was like a mini heist, and get Matthias out as he knew the ice court and how it all works. So that was great, and then just like the band collecting up together to go to the ice court. The actual heist itself is in the ice court wasn't too much of the book, I didn't think, but I actually really enjoyed every single part of it. It was like left on cliffhangers each chapter, and then we'd moved on to another 2 sets, and I liked that we kept it as 3 different stories, like 2 people in each, because or else it would have got way too confusing. And I just loved how they all grouped off and how scary it was that Inej had to be dressed in her menagerie outfit again, and I was like, oh my god. And then like Nina with her powers, and then Nina getting locked up. I was gasping out loud. No, I couldn't believe. I thought that he had betrayed us, and I was so mad. I could not deal. Thankfully, he was on our side, and he like booted his old boss to the side and went back and saved Nina. Oh my god, the fear. So the heist is to go find Beaulieu Bayeux, and he is the one that created or is working on the Jeu de Parem. I think that's how you say it. The drug that makes the Grishas go crazy. It reminds me of the 100 with the injecting that red crap into the grounders and making them reapers. That's what it reminds me of, and they get hooked on it after the first one, and their powers are super amplified. Not like any of this talisman stuff that was in the other series, but like super amplified, but they get addicted and it really destroys them from the inside out. So we're trying to stop this getting spread, so we need to go collect the dude that's making them, and this is all part of the heist that Van Eck has sent Kaz on. They are going for like so much money as well, like 30 million Kruge, which sounds like a hell of a lot of money, and he's been a bit sneaky and only doling out like 4 million to everyone, but also like it's Kaz, like he does whatever the hell he wants. In the end though, we get Beau's son, and that was an interesting turn of events, but we don't even know where him and Nina are. They're left on some island at the end, and then Inej is taken, and I was like, it's gonna happen. I knew that there was someone was gonna get taken, and of course it was Inej, so that's what's gonna be happening in the next book, obviously, is trying to get her back. And then if Nina is hooked on this drug, when she took the drug, I was like, no, Nina, don't do it. It was epic. It was the best escape ever. Like, it went so quick because she just like took everyone down. But I'm really scared because she was at the end not fully there, so I was like, is she still after from this drug, or is she taken more? I don't know, so we're going to explore that in the next book. What's happening with that? I really like that everyone had such insecurities in this book. The characters were so well developed, as I said, with all their backstories, but Kaz wearing his gloves because he still can't touch other people's flesh because of when he had to swim back with Geordie's body from the boat of all the dead people. You know, Inej with her aversion to the menagerie, and just, you know, they all had some sort of insecurity, and I thought that it was so great. The characters were amazing. The plot was amazing. There were so many intense moments in this book when they were all split off and things didn't go right in the ice court. When Inej had to climb the ventilation shaft, I don't think she was gonna make it up, but she had like a freaking Selena moment and just went hardcore. When they had to get themselves into the prisoner's van, I was like, oh my god, and they had to blindfold themselves and they had no idea where they were going. There was so many just intense moments, and I was like, is this all gonna work? I was so scared. We also find out that Jesper is a fabricator. So what? We have another Grisha? That was like so important once Kaz had his lockpicks taken away from him when they were in the prisoner situation before they got out and tried to find Beaulieu Bayeux. So I want to see in the second book if we're going to do anything about that, if he's going to join the second army of Grisha in Ravka, or if he's just going to keep it a secret. I also didn't really understand the whole wraith thing with Inej. Like, I think it's just a name that's given to her because she's like a spider monkey, but I wasn't sure if it was a type of creature or being or something. I'm not really sure what the go is with that, but I don't think it means anything in particular other than it's just a nickname that they give her. So that's it for my Six of Crows talk today, and I cannot wait for the next book so bad. Crooked Kingdoms, come at me because I need it. I need it now. That's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Oh gosh. I need to change that. That was so shit. I really like Wyatt. I need to double check that's his name. Nope, Wylan. Oh shit. I can't say it. Part of the You'll Bayer, Pardon, Jura. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I don't remember. Pardon,